big every week, no bigger than it's ever been. We can't work any harder at it than what we've worked at it. It's one of those things you do every day. But, you just reinforce the fundamentals and got a little extra time this week to do a little bit more drill work. But, these guys have been playing ball a long time. This isn't Pee Wee. These are grown young men. They know what they got to do. And so we just go back to work and play better next time.
How's the intensity been this week, and what's the schedule going to be like the next few days?
Well, it's been good. Monday we just kind of got back going and kind of got our mind back focused. They were off Sunday. Had a good light practice Monday, good meetings, long meetings. Yesterday was meeting and head to community service. That was a great day. I mean, such a blessing to be able to, for me to be able to experience that, and for our team to be able to experience the habitat opportunity. And they really did a good job. Made that neighborhood, smile when we left, and it was great to be a part of that. And then today was a tough day, meetings and full pad practice. Got after it. A lot of individual, a lot of fundamental work. A good bit of good on good today. And a lot of good work, toward our next opponent. So just trying to get a good foundation this week in place, so that when we come back and we get plugged back in to practice on Monday, we're that much further ahead. It's not a normal week in that you're starting on Monday from scratch. So we got a good balance of things, doing a lot of self-evaluating, self-scouting, studying each other. So it's great to have a little extra time from a meeting standpoint where you're not pressed from a game plan standpoint to be able to do some of those other things. So it's good. Guys are healthy. Spirits are good. Tomorrow will be another tough. We're actually going to meet in the morning. We'll have some meetings in the morning and another good practice tomorrow afternoon, and they'll be off on Friday. Coaches are going to hit the road on Friday. I'm actually going to go up and spend a little time with the Skowski family. Looking forward to seeing James Friday. His mom and his sister's funeral for his dad is this weekend. So just continue to keep them in our prayers. And so again, we'll have coaches out. I think we got a couple coaches going to be out on Saturday. Some of these schools that play on Saturday. But again, just recharging up, getting ready to roll, and see if we can make a strong 5-week run here to finish the season.
What about Jalen Williams? I know you addressed him last week.
Yeah.
You think he's going to be ready to play full go on?
Yeah, he was ready to play last week. He just wasn't really his type of game. It was more a Ron Carter type of a game in there at nickel. It wasn't a lot of game. It wasn't much for Dorian either. Sometimes when you play that Sam backer position, you can get into some of these games where, you're not going to have as many snaps as others, just based on what they do, their personnel and stuff. But he was ready to play, and he'll be ready to go this week as well. He's practicing every day.
How hard is it going to be, for Adrian Baker to see the field as well as those other corners have been playing?
Well, it's going to be hard on him. The biggest thing for him is he's got to get his confidence back. It's just, he's back in practice, and right now he's working every day on scout team, because the biggest thing, because it's not like you just put a guy back out. We got some good players. It just doesn't work that way. You just jump out there and you're the guy again. He's got to kind of go back to work. That's just part of it. And he's been out a long time. And so he needs some reps. He needs work. So that's why he's over on the scout team. And then he does some of he does all the individual and some of the competitive stuff, the man-to-mans and all that. But the biggest thing with Adrian, and I think he'd be the first to tell you, is just, he's not going to play till he's confident. Number one. And number two, he's got to earn some opportunity. Those guys are playing pretty good. And so that's just where he is. So he's cleared, and he's back in practice, but when he plays, I have no idea. But a lot of that is with him, and just him being totally confident that he can cut it loose. and that's not anything that anybody can control but him.
Clemson hasn't won at Florida State since 2006. What do you think makes it so tough to win down in Tallahassee?
We had a long line of people hadn't won down there in Tallahassee. It's a hard place to win. I mean, you can go back to, it's hard to win here. It's really hard to win here. I just think that they do a good job, good environment. And what makes it so hard is they always got great players. They got great players and great coaches, and take pride in playing at home. And one of the best programs in the country, year in and year out. So it's just a tough place to play. And I know since I've been the head coach, we ain't been able to finish. I mean, 2010, down there, I mean, those of you that were around here, we led the whole game, and had some miscues, missed some kicks, had a turnover on the goal line, and then we had a penalty on 3rd and forever, and you said it, not me, and which put them in position to kick a 55-yard field goal, I believe, in 2 seconds. So that was a tough one. And then we go back down there in 12 and had the lead. We just couldn't hold on to it. They were a better team than us. Couldn't hold on to it. Couldn't finish it in the fourth quarter when we needed to. And then in 14, I thought we were the better team, but the better team didn't win. They won, and it was a very disappointing day because again we had every opportunity to win the game, and we didn't, and they did. So just we've played hard. We've done about everything you can do but win, and it's not going to be any easier this trip. We're going to have to play very well to have a chance to beat these guys. There's no question. We got to obviously, we got to take care of the ball. I mean, if we take care of the ball, we're going to be all right. We're going to have a chance. It's just really hard. I say that, but heck, we turn it over 5 times and still win. So I never say anything now. Who knows? It's crazy. But got a lot of respect for them. They're still Florida State. The Louisville game was an enigma. I mean, that one got away quick and it was over. And, that's not a gauge. I've been on both sides of that too. I don't think you can't measure anything from that. But North Carolina game comes down to a 54-yard kick. So this is a really good football team, and they've lost to 2 good teams. We'll get the best they got. We know that, but for us, it's about making sure that they get the best we got.
Unrelated question. Mitch Hyatt said the other day that he felt like he struggled a little bit the first few games of the season. He feels like he's gotten better. How do you feel like he's performed so far this year?
I think he's played great. I just think sometimes them guys got to act. They think they got to tell y'all something. They think they got to give y'all some kind of answer to make everybody feel. These guys have played good. They've played outstanding. Mitch Hyatt's, I mean, he's not a robot. I mean, he's had some moments where he's missed a play here or there, but he's played good. He played great last year too. He's 21-1 or something like that as a starting left tackle. You don't win 21 games with a bad left tackle. He's pretty damn good. I'll tell you that. But I understand he said that he was average or something like that, and that ain't the case. But again, I think some of these young guys dealing with y'all, they think they gotta tell y'all something that ain't accurate.
Do you feel like he has gotten better, Bo, with experience?
Absolutely. He's stronger. He's bigger. He's more knowledgeable. He's more confident. This guy's blocked the best of the best with no help. The best of the best. So absolutely, he hasn't gotten worse. That's for sure. He's much improved.
How's Wayne doing, and how much will those extra reps for those other running backs in practice help them?
It's good. Wayne's doing good. He's doing really good. And we hadn't really had that opportunity. Wayne never misses. I mean, he's the guy, and he's been the lead role guy, and just kind of the way the situation is right now, he's earned that. And he never misses practice. So that's might be a little bit of a benefit for as we move along down the road. To kind of put him on the shelf, and we got a little extra time, and some of these guys getting a little more work. But all of those guys have been getting a lot of work since camp. but once you get into the season, it's different. You know, in camp, you're repping 3 groups every day. Once you get into the season, the reps get cut down. You rep 2 groups, and you know, there's only so much you can do. And then the rest of it goes to games, and then you evaluate from that.
Is he still got any headaches or anything like that?
No, he's got no symptoms. He's doing good. He's doing really good.
He told me he didn't ever had any.
He's mad. He's just mad. You know, he didn't ever have any headaches because he got hit in the, it's kind of in the ear,
Right.
and he had a really, that's where he was sore in his ear. He's doing great.
How about Tremaine
He's just
Ingram?
mad we got him in a yellow jersey. That's it.
How's Tremaine Ingram doing with his high
Good.
ankle
He'll
sprain?
be back. He'll be back. He's doing good.
All set.
Thank you, Coach.